First time of me telling this story, this has been years. It started me telling this story when my sister passed away. So this is like years of me getting to this point, to this layer. I always stand true by what I said. I always stand true by what happened. And I don't know if there was a right or wrong way, the way I handled it. I don't think that there was. And with what I speak with my therapist with, there was no right or wrong way to tell the story.
The scandal shaking the entertainment world right now isn't just messy, it's volcanic, it's historic, it's the kind of family-shattering chaos that makes every past Braxton feud look like a warm-up act. Because tonight, Tamar Braxton is not just furious, she is obliterating. She is unleashing a level of rage, betrayal, and emotional devastation that insiders say the cameras have never captured before. And the target of that fury? Her own sister, Towanda. Why? Because Towanda didn't just leak a rumor, didn't just drop some shade, didn't just push a narrative. No, she allegedly leaked DNA reports tied to Ashlee, reports claiming Tamar might secretly be her mother. Yes, you read that correctly. The question exploding across every platform right now, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, isn't, is this real? It's how long has the family been hiding this? Because the second those DNA documents hit the internet, the Braxton legacy cracked straight down the center. Fans are screaming. Insiders are panicking. Producers are scrambling to lock footage in vaults. And Tamar? She is reportedly in full meltdown mode, calling the leak the sickest betrayal ever, demanding answers, demanding accountability, demanding blood. But here's the twist no one was prepared for. Those DNA documents? They weren't incomplete, they weren't blurred, they weren't hypothetical. They reportedly showed a percentage that has the entire world asking one horrifying question. Did Towanda just expose a secret Tamar has been hiding for decades? The moment those DNA documents hit the internet, time itself stopped. Phones froze. Group chats detonated. Fans gasped so loudly you could practically hear it echo across social media. And at the epicenter of this nuclear meltdown was one name, Tamar. Because according to insiders, Tamar learned about the leak the same way the rest of the world did, through a viral screenshot showing what appeared to be Ashlee's DNA comparison chart, with Tamar's name listed as a potential maternal match. The internet erupted instantly. People were screaming. People were crying. People were analyzing every pixel of that chart like forensic scientists. And then, like gasoline hitting open flame, a second leak dropped an alleged private message showing Towanda bragging. Well, now the truth is out. That one sentence flipped this scandal from shocking to catastrophic. Insiders say Tamar was in makeup for an interview when her phone began vibrating nonstop. At first she ignored it. Then her assistant rushed in, pale, trembling, whispering, "You need to see this now." Tamar snatched the phone, expecting another petty rumor. But when she saw the DNA report with her name plastered across it, she didn't blink, didn't breathe, didn't even move. Then, witnesses say, she exploded. Not a scream, not a sob. She growled. A sound so visceral the entire glam room fell silent. She shouted, "What is this?" and demanded every single person in the room put their phones on the table. She accused producers of setting her up. She accused family members of plotting against her. She accused literally everyone except the one person she didn't want to believe, Towanda. And then another leak hit. A voice recording. Towanda's voice. Laughing. Laughing. The clip was only 6 seconds, but 6 seconds was enough. In it, Towanda said, "Let her explain that. I'm tired of holding this in." The internet immediately replayed it 1,000 times. Slowed it down. Analyzed her tone. Some said it sounded gleeful. Some said it sounded resentful. All agreed on one thing. It wasn't the voice of someone accidentally involved. It was deliberate. Tamar lost it. She stormed out of the studio, jumped into her car, and allegedly called Towanda 73 times in 20 minutes. No answer. So Tamar did what Tamar does when pushed to the breaking point. She went on social media. Her video started calm, too calm. That kind of eerie calm that signals something is about to snap. She said, "I don't know who thinks it's okay to play with my name like this, but you gon' regret it." Her voice cracked on, "Regret?" And the comment section exploded with panic. But before she could finish, someone off camera told her something fans caught only muffled audio. Tamar's entire face dropped. She whispered, "She leaked what?" Then she ended the live instantly. Within minutes, blogs posted the update. Towanda had allegedly leaked a second document, one showing Ashlee's childhood medical records, hinting at maternal inconsistencies. The insinuation was obvious, and cruel, and devastating. Social media went feral. Some fans demanded answers. Some defended Tamar. Some accused Towanda of character assassination. Others claimed Tamar had been hiding a child for decades. But then the chaos escalated again, when a third leak shook the world. A blurry but unmistakable screenshot of a Braxton Sisters group chat. "Towanda, I told y'all this would come out one day. Trina, delete this right now. Tony, what is wrong with you?" Tamar left the chat. That final line became the most viral meme within an hour. Meanwhile, Tamar's team scrambled to control the damage, but every time they made progress, another leak detonated online, each one more devastating than the last. A producer leaked a text claiming Tamar said, "If the truth comes out, I'm done." Fans debated, was she talking about this situation, or something even worse? Then came a leaked voicemail allegedly from Evelyn Braxton, their mother. Her voice was trembling as she said, "Why would you hurt your sister like this? Why would you bring this on the family?" She didn't say Towanda's name, but everyone inferred who she meant. But the most explosive leak by far was the secret recording released by a mysterious account named Braxton Whistleblower. The clip was 1 minute long, enough to destroy reputations. Towanda's voice, "She ain't innocent, she knows what she did." Unknown voice, "You sure you want to go through with this?" Towanda, "The world should have known a long time ago." Unknown voice, "What if it backfires?" Towanda, "Let it. I'm tired of covering for her." That recording sent Tamar into full emotional collapse. Witnesses say Tamar was inconsolable, crying, pacing, hyperventilating, saying, "Why is she doing this to me? Why?" She allegedly threw her phone so hard it cracked the studio window. But the world wasn't ready for what Tamar's close friend leaked next. Tamar had been keeping a journal for years, and one of the entries dated nearly a decade ago read, "I will never forgive her if she tells." "I'm not ready." Fans lost their entire minds. Tell what? What wasn't she ready for? Was this about Ashlee? Was this about something else entirely? The theories spiraled into madness. Some believed Tamar was secretly Ashlee's mother. Some believed Tamar helped raise Ashlee, and the documents had been misinterpreted. Some believed the entire DNA leak was a manipulation tactic by Towanda to destroy Tamar publicly. But then, a fan on Twitter dropped a discovery that took things to a whole new level. A screenshot from an old episode of Braxton Family Values. In the background, a photo of teenage Ashlee sitting next to a much younger Tamar looked eerily familial. Too familial. Thousands began comparing facial features, eye shape, jaw structure, smile alignment. People began tweeting, "I see it." Others said, "This makes too much sense now." This only intensified when Ashlee posted a now-deleted message. Some truths hurt more when they come from the wrong person. That post sent shockwaves across the internet. Because who was the wrong person? Towanda? Tamar? Her father? Before anyone could figure it out, Tamar returned to Instagram with a vengeance. Eyes swollen from crying, voice shaking with rage. She screamed into the camera, "Y'all want the truth? I'll give it, but it ain't what you think." She didn't elaborate. She didn't calm down. She didn't apologize. She simply said, "She's not my child, but I know who her mother is." The world stopped. Comments exploded. Fans begged for clarity. Bloggers refreshed their screens non-stop. Towanda posted nothing. Then, just when the chaos peaked, a fourth leak dropped a heavily redacted court document showing name withheld minors and custody complications involving a Braxton family member, the document didn't reveal whose child it was. But one line stood out. The biological mother's identity has been disputed for years. That single sentence sent the internet into hysteria. People demanded answers. Tamar logged off. Towanda hid. Ashlee posted a tear emoji and vanished. And then an insider revealed the darkest twist yet. The DNA documents Towanda leaked weren't the full results. She hid the second page. The second page names someone Tamar has protected for decades. And when asked who that person was, the insider said only, "If that name ever drops," the entire Braxton image collapses. The revelation that Towanda hid the second page of the DNA results didn't just ignite the internet, it vaporized it. Comment sections became war zones. Fan bases clashed like armies. Even celebrities who had nothing to do with the Braxtons started chiming in, posting cryptic messages about family snakes, generational secrets, and truth always rising. But behind the scenes, the real explosion was happening inside the Braxton family itself, because the moment Tamar learned that Towanda deliberately withheld the second page, something inside her snapped. Sources say Tamar showed up at Towanda's house unannounced. No glam, no security, no cameras, just unfiltered fury. Neighbors reported hearing shouting, the kind of shouting that makes dogs bark and lights flicker. According to a neighbor who listened from their porch, Tamar yelled, "How could you do this to me? To her? To the family?" Towanda allegedly responded, "You didn't leave me any choice." The argument grew so loud someone called security. But by the time help arrived, Tamar was already speeding away, shaking so hard she nearly crashed. Meanwhile, the blogs received yet another leak, this time from someone claiming to be Towanda's close friend. It was a screenshot of a text Towanda sent just minutes after Tamar left. It said, "She thinks she knows everything, she doesn't even know the half." The internet lost its collective mind. What half? What was still left to uncover? What could be more explosive than a secret mother scandal? But the chaos didn't stop there. Because a new voice entered the battlefield, Ashlee herself. In a shaky, emotional video posted to her page, Ashlee whispered, "I didn't ask for any of this. I didn't want my DNA shared. I didn't want my life used like this. I'm hurting. I don't know who to believe anymore." Her voice cracked. She wiped away tears. At one point she said, "I just want the truth." And fans instantly screenshot that moment, turning it into the scandal's defining quote. Within minutes, Tamar reposted the video with the caption, "I got you." Towanda reposted it with the caption, "Tell the whole truth." And just like that, the sisters were officially at war. Then another leak hit the internet, this time from a production assistant who claimed the real second page of the DNA report was circulating privately among network executives. According to the anonymous insider, the page didn't say Tamar was the mother, but it did show a close biological match to another Braxton sister. The internet exploded with theories. Some said Trina, some said Tracy, some even said Tony. Others believed the biological mother wasn't one of the famous sisters, but someone adjacent to the family, a cousin, a sibling kept out of the spotlight, someone with everything to lose by being exposed. And then came the audio leak that poured gasoline on an already raging inferno. It was a phone call between Tamar and an unidentified man. Tamar's voice was trembling not with sadness but with fear. "She's lying," Tamar said. "She leaked the wrong page on purpose. She wants people to think it's me," the man replied. "Then release the second page," Tamar whispered. "I can't. If I do, I'm exposing someone else. And I promised." The clip cut off right there. Fans replayed that line, "I promised," over and over thousands of times. Who did she promise? What was she protecting? Theories multiplied so rapidly that entire Twitter threads had to be muted because they spiraled into conspiracy webs. Then the next leak dropped, and it was the most devastating one so far. A secretly recorded argument between Tamar and Evelyn Braxton, their mother. Evelyn's voice, "You should have told her years ago." Tamar, "I didn't because it wasn't my truth to tell. And now look what's happening." Look what she did. Tamar. She wasn't supposed to find out this way. None of us were. Fans froze. Did Evelyn know the truth all along? Was she part of the cover-up? What exactly had Tamar been hiding? Questions multiplied faster than anyone could answer. Drama pages began offering money for information. People claiming to be family friends came forward. Rumors spread like wildfire. One anonymous tip sent to a major gossip site alleged that the real mother was someone who disappeared from public view decades ago. Another claimed DNA reports had been altered multiple times over the years. A third said there were sealed court records involving custody transferred from one Braxton sister to another. But then the twist nobody saw coming came from Ashlee herself. Late at night, she posted a message that stayed up only 8 minutes but was screenshotted by thousands. It read, "My whole life, things never added up. I always felt like something was off. Now I know why." Fans screamed. People stayed up until dawn waiting for answers. But Ashlee never reposted, never explained, never clarified. Meanwhile, Tamar's mental state was spiraling. Insiders said she was having panic attacks every hour. She allegedly told a close friend, "If this gets out of hand, I'll never forgive her. I'll never speak to her again." Tamar locked herself in her house, shut her blinds, turned off her phone, and refused to speak to anyone except her mother. Towanda, on the other hand, doubled down. She posted a vague message, "You can't silence the truth forever." The backlash was immediate and brutal. Comments dragged her. Fans accused her of ruining Ashlee's life. Some said she wanted attention. Some said she wanted revenge. Some believed she was trying to weaponize information she didn't fully understand. But then, another leak shattered everything. This one came from a hospital employee who claimed to have access to old records. They leaked a heavily redacted document from a decades-old maternity ward. It listed a newborn girl. It listed a guardian, not a mother, being assigned. And it listed a Braxton as the person receiving custody. But the name of the mother was blacked out. Gone. Hidden. The internet went berserk. People matched timelines, calculated ages, compared locations. Tamar abruptly disappeared from the spotlight for several months with no explanation. That Towanda suddenly moved states around that same period. That Evelyn once slipped in an interview and said, "We've taken in kids before." At this point, fans demanded answers from the one person who'd been silent the longest, Ashlee's father. And, when he finally spoke out in a radio interview, his response set the world ablaze. He said, "I didn't raise her alone. I had help, and not from who you think." The interviewer paused. The internet leaned in collectively. "Are you saying Towanda isn't the mother?" He smirked. "I'm saying the truth been in y'all face for years." And then he ended the interview. That smirk became the most viral screenshot of the week. Fans analyzed it, mocked it, feared it. And then another leak dropped from someone calling themselves the Braxton Insider. A message read, "The second DNA page is coming. But when it does, Tamar won't be the only name people talk about." Attached was an image, blurry, pixelated, but unmistakable. A document with 2 highlighted names. The first name was blurred. But the second? The second began with a T. Before anyone could decode it, the account vanished. Deleted. Gone. And insiders now claim Tamar received a copy of that second page moments before the deletion. When she opened it, she screamed. Not in anger. In horror. Her final message before going dark read, "Y'all have no idea what she just did. This is bigger than all of us." When Tamar screamed after opening that second page, people close to her said it wasn't the scream of someone angry. It was the scream of someone who had just seen their entire foundation crack beneath them. The kind of sound that rips straight through the soul, raw, primal, horrified. Her assistant tried to take the document from her hands, but Tamar clutched it to her chest like it was radioactive. Witnesses say she collapsed onto the floor, sobbing so violently the neighbors heard through the walls. But when she finally lifted her face, the tears didn't matter. What mattered was the terror in her eyes as she whispered, "This can't be real. This cannot be real." Because the second page didn't just confirm a biological link, it confirmed 2 2 names. 2 potential maternal matches. 2 women whose DNA aligned with Ashlee's far more closely than anyone expected, and one of those names, one that had been blurred before leaking publicly, was now visible to Tamar in bold, unmistakable print. Tracy Braxton. Tracy. Her late sister. The one who couldn't defend herself. The one who took unspoken secrets to the grave. Tamar's entire body went cold, because if Tracy had been Ashlee's biological mother, the entire war between Tamar and Towanda had been built on incomplete truths, false accusations, missing context, generational silence. Tamar whispered. She knew and didn't say anything. Whether she meant Towanda or Tracy, no one could tell. Maybe she meant both. But the worst part wasn't that Tracy's name was there. It was the line underneath it, one that Towanda had intentionally hidden from the world. Probability suggests shared maternal lineage between subjects and siblings of subject TB. Shared maternal lineage. Siblings. Suddenly, Tamar understood the horrifying implication. The test suggested Ashlee's mother wasn't Tamar. It wasn't conclusively Tracy. It could have been any of the Braxton sisters, including Towanda herself. Towanda had leaked the page that pointed fingers at Tamar, but she hid the page that pointed back at her. And that was when Tamar stopped crying. She became still. Too still. The kind of stillness that comes right before lightning strikes. Within hours, a new leak hit the internet, a voice message from a Braxton cousin saying, "She didn't tell the whole story. One of them had a baby young. That child got raised by someone else. Everybody in the family knows. They just won't say who." That audio ignited a digital earthquake. Fans connected dots. Comment sections collapsed under theories. Entire threads were dedicated to timeline comparisons, physical similarities, and old cryptic interviews where the sisters hinted at family secrets and silent struggles. And then Ashlee posted again. A black screen. With one sentence, "I know who my mother is." The internet imploded. Tamar called Ashlee immediately. Insiders say Ashlee answered, crying, whispering, "It wasn't supposed to come out like this." Tamar begged, "Is it true? Is it her? Is it me? Is it Tracy?" But Ashlee didn't answer. She just said, "I'm scared," and hung up. Tamar reportedly collapsed again, screaming Towanda's name like a curse. Towanda finally broke her silence with a single post. "Truth hurts, but lies hurt worse." The backlash was immediate. Fans dragged her across every platform. People accused her of manipulating evidence. Some accused her of deflecting guilt. Some accused her of being the biological mother all along. Then the explosion got even bigger. A private recording leaked from years ago, a conversation between Evelyn Braxton and Tracy. Tracy's voice, "I can't raise her alone. Your sisters will help. But you need to decide if you're keeping this secret. Tracy, you know I can't. It'll destroy everything." The audio cut off before revealing who her was. But fans didn't need confirmation. They were convinced. The narrative shifted instantly. Was Ashlee really Tracy's daughter? Did the family hide it to protect her career? Did Towanda weaponize the DNA test because she knew Tracy couldn't speak for herself anymore? And then another bomb. A document surfaced from an anonymous whistleblower. A sealed court file from years ago stamped with the initials A, M, and T, B. It mentioned temporary guardianship transfer, medical privacy requests, and family confidentiality agreements. The redactions were heavy, but one line slipped through. Biological mother uncertain due to overlapping sibling markers. It was the most shocking sentence yet. Not even the court had been certain. As the internet spiraled into chaos, Tamar posted a video, eyes red, voice trembling, fury radiating from every word. "Towanda knew this wasn't about me," she said. "She leaked that report to make it look like I lied. She did this to humiliate me, to destroy me, to turn Ashlee against me. But the truth she's hiding, the truth she didn't want to come out." She stopped mid-sentence. Her phone buzzed. She glanced down. Her face drained instantly. "Tamar," a voice off camera said. But Tamar didn't speak. She just stared at the phone, stunned, shaking, breathless. Then she whispered, "They found the original file." The video cut off. Seconds later, an anonymous email arrived in the inboxes of multiple bloggers, journalists, and gossip influencers. No subject, no signature. Maternal report. Unredacted. PDF. Before anyone could open it, servers crashed. Links broke. The file disappeared from the cloud as fast as it appeared. But not before one blogger opened it. Not before she screenshot a single, chilling line. Not before she posted it. And the internet erupted into full apocalypse mode. Because the screenshot showed the unblurred name of the biological mother. And it wasn't Tamar. It wasn't Tracy. It wasn't Towanda. It was someone the world never suspected. Someone with everything to lose. Someone whose identity, once revealed, would tear the family apart forever. Someone whose name Tamar saw on her phone moments before the video cut off, and the leaked screenshot cut off right before the final letter of that name. Leaving only. It's toot. And the caption under the leak read, "This will end the Braxton family. For good." If you are still watching, still breathing, still trying to make sense of the chaos unfolding before our eyes, then you already understand. We are no longer dealing with family drama. We are witnessing the collapse of an entire legacy in real time. The unredacted file exists. The name is out there, and the moment it fully drops, the Braxton family, every sister, every secret, every buried truth, is going to be changed forever. Tamar is spiraling, Towanda is cornered, Ashlee is terrified, and someone whose name starts with that fateful T, is about to have their entire world exposed to millions. And if you click away now, you are going to miss the moment everything detonates. Because the truth is coming. Whether through another leak, another recording, another deleted post, or the official release of that unredacted DNA file, the next update could drop at any second. It could be tonight. It could be in the morning. It could be while you're asleep, and when it happens, you do not want to be the last one to know. So hit that like button right now to push this investigation to the top where it belongs. Drop your theories in the comments before the truth proves you right or exposes everything you thought you knew. And above all, subscribe and turn on notifications, because the next chapter isn't just dramatic, it's dangerous. The kind of reveal that could end relationships, careers, and reputations in one blow. Do not miss what happens next.